Well, good evening and happy Saturday. I'm meteorologist Brandon Lashbrook. Today, not a bad day overall. We had the frontal boundary that moved through to the south of us now, keeping some drier conditions in place. And notice off to the east, that is where all the unsettled weather is at with showers and some storms along the Carolinas, up to the Virginias, even up all the way through the northeast. Now, over here in Baton Rouge, nice conditions, clear skies on the sky cam. Overall, 91 degrees currently, feeling like 93 degrees. So, pretty great weather actually for summertime for our football games here in the capital city this evening. Now, overnight, we'll be getting down into the upper 60s, near 70 degrees for our low temperatures under those mostly clear skies. So, with lower humidity still in place, it's not going to feel as muggy. So, pretty pleasant overall for our overnight conditions. Then tomorrow, pretty similar to what we saw today, with temperatures once again back into the low to mid 90s. And notice the heat index value is not going to be as high near the actual temperature, so those won't be an issue as we'll still have some lower humidity for our Sunday. Now, running through the future track, showing really no rain chances over the next couple days. We'll see clear skies mostly tonight, and we'll have those northerly winds still in place to help bring some of those dry conditions. Now, on the day tomorrow, we'll see a good mix of some sunshine, a few clouds too, and maybe a couple coastal showers, but mostly inland, we'll see drier conditions. And then overnight into our Monday, clouds will begin to clear out a little bit, clear conditions, and still not too bad as we begin our new work week. And heading down to New Orleans tomorrow for the season opener for the Saints against the Titans. Pretty good football weather there too as well. Tailgating time before the game, around 83 degrees or so, and then post-game around 90 degrees. Again, mostly sunny conditions there, so pretty good travel conditions too for weather-wise heading down to New Orleans tomorrow. And for Monday here in the capital city, maybe slightly warmer into the mid-90s for high temperatures. Still with mostly clear skies overall. The heat index values still pretty near the actual temperature, and we're keeping really no rain chances into the forecast. But as we look toward about midweek and the rest of this week, things are going to change a little bit. So here is that frontal boundary to the south of us now. Notice that drier air and those blue and green colors. And then as we go forward with time and move toward about Tuesday into our Wednesday, notice that front still kind of stalled out near the area. And then we get more of those pinks and purple colors to move in. That's going to be higher humidity, more moisture in the atmosphere as another front begins to move into the area roughly around Wednesday. And that's going to help increase our rain chances once again, basically from our Wednesday to around our Friday time frame. So high temperatures then will be in the lower to mid 90s overall, and we'll have a good chance for some showers and some storms. And looking likely as we get toward about next weekend, as that front clears, we'll see some more dry air return back into the Louisiana region along the Gulf Coast. Now, over in the tropics, still tracking a couple of areas, Hurricane Lee and Tropical Storm Margot. Now, Hurricane Lee is still a Category 3 storm, max winds at 115 miles per hour, and it is forecast to move to around the west-northwest and then curve to the north. Now, it is going to be north of the Caribbean islands and curve to the northeast of the Bahamas, and notice how close those forecast points get. It is going to slow down over the next couple of days and will likely re-strengthen to possibly around a Category 4 storm by Monday into our Tuesday time frame. And then, of course, it is going to turn to the north. Now, any impacts to the East Coast right now still too far out to say, but we could very well see some high seas along the East Coast, maybe some rough conditions with a high risk for some rip currents too as that continues to track to the north. Now, behind that is Tropical Storm Margot, current winds at 45 miles per hour. This is forecast to become a hurricane later into the next week, but this will stay out into the open waters, no threat to land, and thankfully for the Gulf of Mexico, no threat tropical-wise for the next 7 days here in Louisiana. Now, next 7 days here in the capital city, still going to be in the 90s overall, not too bad still over the next couple of days. Again, the higher chances for some rain will be returning toward the back half of the week. Highs still in the low 90s by then, and then some drier air is going to likely return as you head toward about next weekend. Now, of course, to always stay up to date with the current weather forecast, here, BR Proud on air and online at brproud.com.